I'm trying to get it out now, but you know. Ciao, ciao, good evening, buonasera, signore, signori. It's like that Maneskin song, but welcome to the garden at 9 p.m. on a Monday. Um, and we will talk about regret. Regret is what brought us here so late in the evening. And if you remember, or if you watched the video last week, then in all of this, oh gosh, there are so many mosquitoes and they're flying into my eye. And now I have the gloves, so I can't even like touch my eye. Perfect. In this whole bundle of joy, there's also there are also eggplant plants, aubergine plants. There's one here. Oh my god, I will be eaten alive by these mosquitoes, so we have to make this super quick. And there's another one here. And I will try to replant them because, you know, they will not survive here. And there's another one here. I'll try to replant them here in the empty spaces because, yeah, they will just not survive. And then while I'm doing it, I will talk about some regrets or lessons that we've learned with all of this garden saga. There are odds that it will not really work out. Like there is a possibility, but in reality, if we leave them here, then it's also not great for them, you know, because the zucchini are just they're too big. Okay. It's probably terrible and don't come at me, but you know, they wouldn't have a life there. That is something, you know, the feeling is something that I can relate to at this point of my life. But I have this and I'll just put it here, I guess. Like this is also not like a great space. Um but I think I'll put one here or two here and then two there on the other side. But yeah, like basically as newbie gardeners, the biggest mistake I would say is that we were afraid of I don't know. It always feels terrible to just throw out things that are growing. Like for example, this thing, you know, it would feel terrible just like throwing it out. And and you know, like at the very very beginning, I could even find footage of that. That would be fun. I was saying, "Oh, you know, we're taking all of the like putting more seeds of everything, you know, just in case they don't grow." Because you know we anticipate that some of them will not grow and we will not have enough blah 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 blah. Basically everything grew and we just put everything in the garden, so as a result we just put so much more of everything everywhere. Including these things. I think we were supposed to put like two. Like honestly, at this point, if I would have to do the garden again, I would do one zucchini plant, maximum two. And I think we have like five here. It's a lot. Okay, we're starting. There were three eggplant plants that needed to be rescued. There's so many weeds again. Even though I think I took all of them away, but obviously also because there were so many plants there in between, you couldn't really weed, you know, because it's very difficult. And we have whoop, three eggplant plants here. It looks like they don't have like a very strong root system, and it's for at this point very fortunate for us because you know I wouldn't be able to dig it all out. But yeah, we have three eggplants here, and then two eggplants there. And if we talk about if we talk about regret, I think the regret is most visible on like this side of the garden where we have like the cauliflower. Alberto did a great job of like separating them, but they're too close to each other than would be ideal. And then we have the tomatoes. Where probably in both cases there should be like I don't know, like three or four plants or even more less. Like now we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 here. We probably should have like 8 or 9. Same here. And it's like it's very bushy. It's like when they were small, it didn't seem like it would be such a big problem, but it is because they're just so close to each other, when they grow. Uh, they have all the branches everywhere. Like the broad beans are fine. The bell peppers that are surprisingly growing now are also more or less fine, but yeah, the tomatoes are the problem. And the pumpkin, the butternut squash that I don't know how we ended up having so many of them, when in reality we'll be able to harvest this one soon. But I don't know. Like they have so many leaves that you can't even see what's happening there. Like underneath, maybe there's like a whole different world already. But yeah, that's a Monday night at the garden. Some regrets, some work. We will not actually water the eggplants now because the sky there is pretty cool, but the sky there it's storm clouds and nothing else. But yeah, that's it for this lovely Monday evening. Stay tuned for more.